This is Mech125Lab3. We got our conditioning unit, our ventry, and then our cylinder. And this creates a vacuum, and then the cylinder rod will go out. And then when I switch this side, or this hose to this side, then the cylinder rod will come in. Pressure set to 15 psi. Now we got the air bearing hooked up, and it's going to create a vacuum and make it stiffer. And now we got the air bearing hooked up to the manifold, and when I turn it on, then it will float like a air hockey table. This is Eric Ockman, Lab 3 Part 2. That's our PSI before I turn the air on, and then it goes into the ventry, and then the 2 creates a vacuum and goes up to what is set at 30 inches. And then if I turn it on, this is Lab 3 Part 3. We got it set to 70 psi. We got our button, the control valve, manifold, gauge, and cylinder. This is fully closed. And then push the button. Nothing happens. No PSI. Do a quarter turn. Push the button. Barely goes. And doesn't retract back. And then do another quarter turn. Push the button. Goes out faster. Go. Tries to make its way back slowly. And then another quarter turn. I think that's at 75, or like 0.75 turns. And then press the button. Goes a little faster. Retracts slightly better. And then go to a full turn. Goes smoother, comes back a little faster, and then another full turn. Press the button, goes quite a bit faster, retracts a little bit better. Alright, in part 2, I flipped the hoses, press fully closed, press the button, and it shoots out super fast and doesn't come back. If I do a quarter turn, we'll release the pressure real quick.
Yeah, 할게요. 예, 한영이야. 지금 집에 있어요?
So when the hoses are reversed, it shoots out the same speed, and basically it doesn't retract until the gauge hits 0 psi. So I press the button, it shoots out fast. Once it hits 0, then it starts retracting back. Alright, this is part 4. We got 2 buttons, then 2 control valves set up on both ends. And so this is pressed. It takes about 2 seconds to go out, and 1 second to go back in if the bottom one's pressed. So